Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you. It's depending where you are in the world. I'm here in London doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional Christ Triumphant. The title today. Every temptation resisted is a precious victory. Psalms 128 verses 1 and 2. Blessed is everyone that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labour of thine hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. You are to share to the world your purpose, to be a citizen of paradise. Let no careless, irreverent expression come from your lips. What you say in the world will be marked with special consequence if it corresponds with what you say in the church. Your attitude, your words, your spirit are constantly making an impression upon those with whom you associate. Satan is offering to every soul the kingdoms of this world in return for the carrying out of his will. This was the great inducement he presented to Christ in the wilderness of temptation. And so he says to Christ's followers, if you will follow my business methods, I will reward you with wealth. Every Christian is at some time brought to the test that will reveal any weak points of character. If the temptation is resisted, one has gained precious victories. In Satan's last bold attempt to overcome the Christ, the Saviour met him with the words, "Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve." Hitherto, the Saviour's response to his temptations had been in the affirmative. Now he commands the tempter to depart, and Satan leaves him, defeated where he had hoped for victory. Those who purchase success at the fearful price of submission to the will of Satan will find that they have made a hard bargain. Everything in Satan's trade is secured at a high price. The advantages he presents are a fearful, deceptive mirage. The promised high hopes he holds out are secured at the loss of things that are good and holy and pure. Let Satan always be confounded with the words, "It is written." I speak these words to all who love and fear God. People who stand prepared to do the works of righteousness will not be deceived by the allurements of the enemy. The angels of God are by their side, restraining them if they will be restrained. Their actions will be guided by an exalted sense of right. They will be enabled to distinguish between right and wrong, between truth, exalted truth, and error. Those who enter the kingdom of heaven will be those who have reached the highest standard of moral obligation. Those who have sought to hide the truth or to deceive those by whom God has been exalted and his word defended, those by whom principle has not been misapplied to vindicate the wiles of Satan. The title again. Every temptation resisted is a precious victory. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I know when I recognize a temptation and I do overcome it, I might be very happy with myself at that precise moment, but I don't I don't celebrate it like a victory, and I've never actually thought about it before. And we should. We should be very happy with ourselves, not because ourselves have done it, but because God has guided us to do it. So we should be very happy with ourselves at being obedient to God and doing the right thing. But as is said here again, Christ overcame all the temptations with "it is written, it is written." And then, "Get thee hence, Satan. Get thee behind me. Get lost, Satan." That's what Jesus did. And we always need to remember that the angels are always there to guide us. The still small voice is always there to guide us. And those loud ideas and temptations and things that are whispered in our ear of what to do that maybe we should not do, or probably we should not do, those can be mistaken as a small voice. So we should be wary. Be aware, be conscious, be very mindful of what we're thinking, what's coming into our head, and should we listen to it or not. Every temptation resisted is a precious victory. We should be celebrating victories every single day. Victories, plural. I know I will.